Let's see if we can get somebody right around 28,390. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, calling CQ, CQ, CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo on 28,390. Hello, thanks for joining the live stream. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ, 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 W4NDK. How's the audio out there? How's the audio? CQ, 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 CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Thanks for joining, guys. We're calling CQ, which is calling out on the 10-meter band on amateur radio. Okay, KT Money, how's it going? Good to see you again. I don't know if you can see my, move this back a little bit. See my screen. Make sure you can see it. I've got a new mic that I hooked up. Hello, Hustle Gamble. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. Good, making a short for your channel. All right, KT Money. I think I'm subscribed to you, but I need to make sure I am. If you're subscribed to me, I'm subscribed to you. So I'm going to take a look at your short. When you're done, what's it about? CQ, CQ, CQ. Check out KT Money's channel. He's making a short there. CQ, CQ, CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. I got this new mic. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little wireless mic. I got it on, it's called Maybesta is the brand, and I got it on Amazon. It was like $20, and they're $12 or $13 on eBay. So air traffic control radio transmissions. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I look forward to hearing that. I like listening to air traffic control, especially New York at night on HF. CQ, CQ, this is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, 28,390. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, W4NDK, CQ, CQ, CQ. 15 folks there in the live stream. All right, good time here. If you want to talk to me, I'm on 28.390, 10 meters. Recommend DJI mics, but those are working good. Yeah, DJI is my choice, but can't afford them right now. They're $350. These are $20. I don't know how long they'll last. These clip a little. Like if you have the second mic up and you have it too close to the speaker. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Let me check the break-in and then message. Hit the message button and hit number 1, and that's going to call CQ for me. All right. Kiss and I channel support. Hands. Whatever. 3 high fives. 3 high fives. Thank you. 5,000 high fives. Victor Echo 1 X-Ray Bravo. Go ahead. Hello, Mike in Nova Scotia. Yeah, you have a good signal too. You're about 5'7" here, and you're on my live stream, and it's Go Amateur Radio. You are on my YouTube live stream. My YouTube live stream, and the channel is Go Amateur Radio. Okay, thanks for the contact. Victor Echo 1 X-Ray Bravo 73 from Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. My name is Nate. Hey, Nosh. Kilo Charlie 1 Uniform Sierra Tango. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have you 57 order the Dawn affiliate Oscar November, and I have you we're pushing here 25 watts.
Wow, that's really working for you. 25 watts. Awesome. Good job, John. And you said your name was John, right?
Correct. Name is John and Juliet Oscar November.
Sure. My name is Nathan. That's why I asked what your name was, because I saw it was Jonathan. My name's Nathan, and my call is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. You're 5'7" here in North Carolina. And what is your antenna?
Well, the antenna is a Antron 99. I actually bought it for close to 20 years ago. Had my answer to payment. So the antenna is just a first generation Antron
Hello,
99.
Krista.
It's all beat up.
Noah.
The amount of rusty is about so.
I'd say Ronaldo is better. All right, 20. You said 25 feet off the ground. The Antron 99. Well, it's working for you. A nice motorcycle, by the way. Nice bike. What kind of motorcycle is that?
Oh, you're looking me up. That is actually that is a single cylinder. What makes it unique to a lot of the bikes made today is Suzuki somehow pushed it through emissions with a carburetor. So I ended up picking it up over at Callsign because it's very basic. There's no computers or anything. It's just a modern bike, but
Well, nice. Well, it's a nice looking bike there. And thank you for picking me up from Northern Maine. You're on my live stream, by the way. And the live stream on YouTube is titled Go Amateur Radio. Over. Hello, Seba. Happy Halloween to you. Okay, QSL. Well, thanks for the contact, Kilo Charlie 1 Uniform Sierra Tango, John. Nice to meet you. You're doing a good job with 25 watts. I'm 95 watts with a 40-meter homebrew portable doublet antenna that I made out of 26 gauge soda beams wire. And the spreaders are chopsticks. Over. Hello, Ruby. Yeah, the chopsticks were quite expensive, Roger.
what that cost you, a whole 25 cents?
They were free, but I had to pay for dinner. All right. Well, I'll see you later, John. Nice to meet you. Kilo Charlie 1 Uniform Sierra Tango. I'll be clear with you in 73. The channel is Go Amateur Radio. Go Amateur Radio. Yep. If you rewind a little, you hear yourself. I'll try to put the your call sign with the timestamp in there by tomorrow. Might be later on this weekend because I'm going away to fish with the guys. But look out for me this weekend. QRP from the beach near the saltwater. I'll be on my Elecraft KX2. 73, John. QRZ from Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo. Hello, guys in the chat, guys and gals. CQ, Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo. I would try 10 meter FM, but SSB is working for me right now. How's the audio for the folks on the radio that you're hearing? Audio okay? For the people making the QSOP. Don't forget one thing, life is music, my friend. That is true. And Billy Strings is one of the best musicians. Don't forget that. Billy Strings. Look him up. Log KC1UST. My amateur contact log. Hey, buddy. Hey, Andy. How's it going? I'm on 10 meters if you can get me. 28,390 if you could see the frequency here. Try to turn this. That causing more of a glare? Probably. Hi, Francina. CQ, Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo, 10 meters, 28.390. Push the automatic. This is Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November, Delta Kilo. CQ. It's hard to get everybody, myself in the frame real well because of the orientation. There's somebody. I hear somebody just over the noise. Is that you, Andy, in the UK? I think that probably is Andy. I could barely hear you over the noise. Is that you, Andy? I hear somebody trying to talk to me. All right, let me try call CQ a little more. Maybe they'll come up a little bit. This is amateur radio. This is a Yaesu FTDX10. Maybe we need to go down from 10 meters. Try a couple more times. We had somebody in Nova Scotia and somebody in Maine, so we're definitely getting out to the northeast. Let's see what we have on 12 meters. Yeah, 12 meters is a little bit better, it looks like.
5 Yankee Papa. This is Kilo Fox 0 Papa Golf Echo. I was looking for a clear frequency.
Let's try 941, 24,941 on 12 meters. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? So we're on 24,941, 24941.
W4 November Delta Kilo from K0, Kentucky, England.
Kilo 0, Kilo Echo, Keith in Colorado. You are 5'9", great signal in North Carolina.
Okay, I'm just running barefoot, but thanks for coming back.
24,941 is the frequency.
Just thought I'd tune around the band, see what was going on. Just running barefoot at the moment, about 200 watts. To a TA53 at about, which is not a great antenna, about 75 feet over.
Well, sounds like a great antenna to me, and the 200 watts is doing the trick from Colorado. I guess it's the right time of day for this too, but you're doing all the heavy lifting, Keith. Kilo 0 Kilo Echo. I'll tell you about my station with your after your next go around from Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. You're on my live stream, by the way, on YouTube, if that's all right with you. Is that a Roger?
Oh, I don't care. Whatever you're doing. Yeah, I'm turning the beam. You faded down to almost 0 from S9. It was kind of weird. So I don't know where you are, but maybe that helps the signal a little over.
Yeah, you're coming in 5'9", 10 over. I'm in North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm running a Yaesu FTDX10 with a homebrew 40-meter doublet antenna, 95 watts. 95 watts. That's probably why. Over.
Okay. Well, you're solid now that I got the antenna.
24,941.
Northeast before, but that's okay. You know, yeah. I've got an amplifier, but I didn't figure I needed to bother to turn it on. Over.
Yep, Roger. Well, it's working. I'm just getting a few QSOs in before Halloween, before we start having to give out candy, Keith. And got to get my dogs in the house. Looks like you got a dog too. White dog, beautiful little dog. Over.
Yeah, he's a she, not he. She is a half miniature poodle and half Wheaton terrier.
All right, half poodle, half mini poodle, and half Wheaten Terrier. Beautiful dog. I have a dog that is about 50% boxer. She's fully black, couple of white, white feet. All 4 feet are white. And then I have a dog that's a Carolina dog, which you probably haven't heard of. Over.
No, can't say that I have, but yeah, she's about 10, a little over 10 years old. She's been a great, great companion, particularly now. I lost my wife here about 4 months ago. So I'm kind of all alone except for her. I have some kids, but they're kind of out of town. So on a day-to-day basis, it's just my dog and me. Over.
Yeah, and your ham radio buddies. Yeah, sorry that you lost your wife. That's got to be really hard. Started thinking about if that happened to me, what that'd be like. That'd be awful. Yeah, sorry about that. Over.
Yeah, well, thank you for the thoughts. I'm slowly getting used to it, but I find it hard sometimes to get real motivated.
24,941.
I did a project here last week, some siding on the ham shack part of the house, and it was getting kind of old, and I had to fix that up. But today has been just kind of it snowed last night for the first time since, I don't know, March or something, and
how's the audio, guys?
Still light dusting, and so it's been kind of cold all day. The sun's out now, kind of warm up, but I should take the dog for a walk, but it's a little windy, and I just, like I say, find it hard to get motivated sometimes. Over.
Yeah, me too. I understand. It's got to be hard, and I understand. Sometimes I have that myself. Today I couldn't get motivated. Then I got on the computer and sent out a couple of things, and something started happening to sign up for a class next week. So I'm looking forward to that. Going up to Raleigh on Thursday and Friday. Going to the beach this weekend with the guys from high school and college to do some fishing. So I'll try to do some radio from the Elecraft KX2 with the whip on the beach. Maybe listen out for me. Over.
Okay, well, sounds like fun. Yeah, I get together with the local guys once in a while for lunch. And I have a group. I was in Thailand during the Vietnam War, so that tells you how old I am. I think it actually says on my QRZ page, but at any rate, the group from Thailand that I was stationed with, we get together about once a year, different parts of the country. Fishing, I like to do fishing at my summer home back in New York. There's lots of nice bass up there, but I don't do much fishing in Colorado. I don't know, I can't remember the last time I went
Hello, Dilip Ram.
Colorado, but I do fish an awful lot in New York. Because I can catch 5-pound bass up there. They ain't got nothing like that here. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, we used to have some 5-pound bass in our neighborhood, but they filled up the pond and built the neighborhood on top of the place where the house was next door. And my mom sold her house and moved into a place nearby, got remarried. But yeah, I see where you are near Parker, not far from Highlands Ranch and Centennial. I used to spend a lot of time in Centennial, TW Telecom and Ring Central. A couple companies I worked for had big offices there. Well, Keith, nice to meet you. I won't hold it. I'm doing a live stream. I'm going to see who I can get here, and I wanted to look you up, and hopefully we'll get to chat again sometime soon. It was really nice to get to know you a little bit, Keith. Over.
Well, you go ahead and start, particularly this weekend with the guys and doing fishing and making a little radio. You'll be by the ocean, so it should be good times activity, and you'll get out fairly well. All right, 7-3, see you later.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed your picture, especially all the snow. We're going to Montana this Christmas. Hey, 73 Kilo 0 Kilo Echo. This is Nate, W4, November Delta Kilo, Charlotte, North Carolina. 73 Keith. Let's talk again soon.
Okay, very good, Nate. 7-3.
Hang in there. 7-3. QRZ. See if we can get anybody else here. Please search India 721430. Bagunabari. I'll do that. I'll write that down and I'll search that in a bit after I'm done with this amateur radio stuff, okay? Let me write that down. India 721430. And that's Jackson FFYT. This is Nate at W4NDK Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo calling CQ on 24.941 megahertz. That's the 12 meter band CQ. I did the automated message. Okay, let's see what we got with the India. Calling CQ.
Here is W9 Papa Victor Alpha.
W9 Papa Victor Alpha. Whiskey 9 Papa Victor Alpha. Lewis, you're 5'9" here. Great signal. You're also on my YouTube live stream, which is on Go Amateur Radio. Over.
Well, thank you for coming back to my call. The name here, is Lou, Lima Oscar Uniform. I'm in River Falls, Wisconsin. We're about 30 miles east of Minneapolis, Minnesota, in the western edge of Wisconsin. And let's see, trying to get you up here
Nice
on
flowers
my
in that part of India.
screen. Nothing has come up. This thing is kind of slow, but I'll get rid of that there. Cool. Okay, I have a name here, Nathan in Holly Ridge, North Carolina. Is that correct?
That's a Roger. It's the beach. It's an island. I'll be operating ham radio this weekend. From the beach, I'll walk out there and use the whip on the Elecraft KX2, so maybe you could try to find me then. You're sounding good. Right now, I'm in home QTH with the FTDX10 and a 40-meter homebrew doublet antenna. It's up about 40 feet, running to a 4-to-1 Ballon. What are you running there, Lou?
Well, we're running here a Kenwood TS890 and running about 100 watts into a Mosley TA53F beam up about 45 feet. And URS9 here on the meter. So good propagation here today on 12 meters. Just turned the rig on here a few minutes ago and saw some QSOs going on there on my waterfall and zeroed in on your frequency there, and then you were calling CQ. So we have a rainy day here today. It snowed a little bit, but the snow melted as it hit the ground. Temperatures only.
Yeah, I'm talking to right here. That's
Probably
Lou.
about I can't read my thermometer. 40. No, I don't know what I can't read the thermometer here. It's not in the right light. Anyway, it was about 50 degrees here a little earlier. No, it was about 40 degrees here a little earlier. It was 39 when it was snowing. We've had rain here on and off most of the evening and
Hey,
night and
Gooter,
today.
happy Halloween, Ham Nation.
We
You too.
definitely need the moisture. It's been dry here. Well, we got a half inch the other day, but we had a month here, September, early October, where we didn't have a bit of rain. But it's been a good fall for farmers harvesting crops here because good drying conditions. Back to you, W4NDK, W9PVA.
W9 Papa Victor Alpha. Lou, awesome shack you got there. I got a picture pulled up, and Yeah, I'm glad your crops have been able to be harvested. We've had about 4 weeks of almost solid dry weather, which is fine with us because they had, I don't know, 20 something inches of rain when the hurricane came through, or more up in the mountains not too far from here. Luckily, we didn't have any damage here, but they did up there. So it's given them time to try to somewhat get the roads back to where at least one of the two lanes is passable, even though parts of it are gravel, getting some of the bridges rebuilt temporarily. So it's been a rough time for North Carolina. We had a big benefit concert here. 85,000 people watched James Taylor and Eric Church and Sheryl Crow and some other singers. Billy Strings last we were there. They raised 24 million there. Well, Lou, nice to meet you there. Whiskey 9 PVA. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. I'll turn it back over to you for your final, and then we'll see who else we can get here on the live stream and also on the Yaesu FTDX 10. Over.
Okay, Nathan. Well, thank you for the contact.
Yeah, we have.
And I'll look around here and see what else is going on.
So many miles away from me.
Somewhat active today, which is good. I haven't been on radio here, but I was on Sunday for a while. But otherwise, I haven't.
How's the audio, Gunter?
Here, I've been trying to get some
you hear him
work
okay?
done around here, and I don't know. It takes forever to get something done. But
this is a new mic.
I'm getting there.
Isn't this?
So.
Cheap little
thanks
Bluetooth
again for
mic.
the contact, and we'll let you make some more contacts there. W4NDK, W9 PVA.
Yep, W9 PVA, W4NDK. Thanks for the contact, and I hope to talk to you again soon. Look out, probably early next week, your call sign will be in the index. You can search it on Google, and it'll pull up the video, and you can hear your audio there, or you could go to it right now. I'm live streaming. It's Go Amateur Radio. Go Amateur Radio. Hey, 73 Lou, Whiskey 9 PVA, W4 NDK. QRZ, this is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Call CQ again here. 24941. Let's see. Your back is tired. Doing good here. No radio tonight. Been working at your ex-workplace helping out for 7 hours. Wow. Please share. New Digga, West Bengali, Indian. The mic on the boom looks like the MD100. You are 100% correct. And I used to use a foam cover on it, spit cover, but that blocks some of the sound. And if you really want to get out DX, take that cover off. Yeah, how does the sound coming out of this little Bluetooth mic? You can barely see. It's near the speaker. I don't have it piped in direct. Awesome. Yeah, I love the mic too. Why are you working at your ex-employer? Just helping out? A few extra greenbacks? Yeah, I like this mic. I bought it off a Silent Key that I knew really well. He was a nice guy on the radio. WB4UD was his mic. So I'm hitting the... I wonder if 12 meters is starting to close down. Let's see if we see any other... Yeah, it's weakening. Let's see if we go down to 15. 15 meters. 21,282. Let's see if I hear somebody there. 21,295. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Jackson and Hang Tough. Hola. What do you recommend for handhelds? Budget friendly. I got a Quancheng and a Baofeng, a couple of Baofengs, UV5R. But for handhelds, I recommend get a used FT70D Yaesu. This is solid, well made, does digital. Love this radio. That's the one I recommend. Yaesu FT70D. And I don't get paid by Yaesu. I bought this used from another hand. CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK, CQ, and standing by.
CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ.
Maybe it's down to 20 meters now. We'll call a couple times. 21,295.
This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo.
I'm using N3FJP for my logging software. So did you get that information, Hang Tough?
CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilowatt.
CQ.
CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ.
Trying to let you guys see that needle moving. Hang Tough. Excellent. Gracias. No problem. De nada. Let's see here.
This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ.
I see some stations out there. Calling CQ here on 21.295. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. QRZ. Can a handheld be made covert as and not able to be triangulated? I don't know. Depends on what frequency you're on. You can probably triangulate just about any frequency. It gets more difficult with HF. With HF, you can triangulate with a couple of different software tools on SDRs. With the 2-meter 440s, those are real easy to triangulate. You just go on the reverse and see who sounds. Get a bunch of friends out there to figure out who's the loudest. There's also a tool you can put on your car to triangulate, drive around, and find people.
CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ.
It's called the Kraken. Check out the Kraken. Hang Tough. CQ on 15 meters. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, W4 NDK. Do you have a ham radio license there, Hang Tough?
CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ.
Let's see if we're getting out.
Look, actually, that's why it's Callsign factory.
And I noticed that because of the contact and I think I wonder that the PGI collection I haven't for the last transmission even I mean I know this shit. Again, thank you very much for
21,288. Let me move down, go back up.
Anyone else?
Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Yes, you're 5 and 7 here in North Carolina. Name is Nate. You're right. And you're on my live stream, Go Immature Radio. Could I have your call sign, please? Tango India 6. Is that it? Tango India 64 Ti? Fox Mike 4, Tango India. Oliver, Olivier. Is that right? Olivier in Martinique? Okay, great. Oliver, nice to meet you. First QSO. And you're on my live stream. You can hear your audio on Go Amateur Radio. Over. Yes, cheers to you. Nice to meet you. Fox Mike 4, TI, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Cheers. That was awesome. That was Martinique, the Caribbean island. Okay, listen. Oh, yeah. 20 meters is doing great. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? This is pretty good. Let's see if this lasts. 2275. 142275, anybody? This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ. So we're on 142275. I think it's, you got a Baofeng UV5R. Your buddies say it's worthless. Non-permissive situations because it can be easily found. Well, depends on what you're doing with it. I mean, I like my Baofeng. They work great. I use it for boating, GMRS, ham. Let's see who we get here. CQ, CQ, CQ on 14.2275. 142275. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. I'm also live streaming on YouTube as Go Amateur Radio. YouTube, Go Amateur Radio. QRZ. 142275. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ, CQ, CQ. Take a couple of these and I gotta get ready for Halloween. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, CQ, CQ. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ and standing by. Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Golf. Is that a QSL? Okay, David in Texas, you're about a 52, North Carolina. Thank you for the 5-5. Nice to meet you. What's your antenna, by the way?
I'm on a 20-meter only double division right now. It's 10-20 gigahertz.
Okay, well, it's working well for you, and it's very nice to meet you. Thank you for finding me out here. So I'm calling CQ. You're on my live stream, by the way. Over. Okay, Roger. Well, nice to make contact with you, David. Nice to meet you. My name is Nate, and I'll see you down the log. Kilo Juliet 5 Hotel Golf. 73 from Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Yeah, good to have a contact. Yeah, I'm going to make a couple more here, and then I'm going to go get ready for Halloween. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, QRZ.
This is Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. CQ. Kilo X-ray.
Kilo X-ray? I only got the tail end or the beginning. Kilo X-ray.
X-ray 3, Yankee.
Kilo X-ray 3, Yankee. Is that James in Alabama?
That's a Roger. Just after that.
Okay, well, you're a little up and down. You're a little up and down with the QSB. The band's not great right now, but you're about a 5'6" in North Carolina.
You're a 5'8", 5'8" here.
Great, thank you for the 5'8", James. What's your antenna, by the way?
Well, it's a homemade 80-meter dipole that's up in the trees behind me. I'm out on the deck right now. We're camping, and it's about 136 feet long, I think, up there.
Okay, well, you came up to 5'9". I'm going to upgrade it to 5'9", just the QSB on the band. Yeah, I'm on a 40-meter doublet antenna with 95 watts. And you're on my live stream. It's Go Amateur Radio. If you want to hear your audio, Go Amateur Radio. Over.
Over. Roger that. And you bumped up to a 5'9" also. Interesting.
Okay, well, I guess we got 5'9s across the board. The band's coming around. You know, a little later here, we're getting the gray line in North Carolina. In your place, too, in Alabama. Well, thank you for the contact in Birmingham. Kilo X-ray 3 Yankee. 73 from Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. I'm going to try to get a couple more and then get ready for Halloween with the kids.
Okay, 73, Nate. Good talking to you.
Hey, good to talk to you, too. I got a good friend here in Charlotte from Montgomery, so we talk about Alabama a lot. 73. Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. QRZ? Kilo 0, Golf Lima Tango. Gary in Missouri, 5'9".
Well, thank you for a good signal report. You're 5'9" also into Kansas City.
All right, KC. Awesome. Good football team there. And let me know what your antenna is. I'm kind of collecting information and advice.
Oh, very good. No, I've got an IC 7300 here. And the antenna is just a simple dipole, up around 40 feet, somewhere in that neighborhood, out here in the woods.
QSL. And is it fed with coax?
No, I'm running 100 watts.
Yes, and is your feeder line open window line, ladder line, or is it coax?
RG58 coax.
Okay, QSL is working great for you. Don't change a thing. I'm running a 40-meter doublet fed with homebrew feeder line, open wire ladder line, 600 ohm. Over.
Okay, well, it's certainly doing a good job for you. Have you checked that against coax and see what kind of a difference in signal that has?
Yeah, I can actually let you check it. I'll switch over to my my coax fed W5GI dipole if you don't mind.
No, that'd be fine.
Okay, this is the dipole. How does it compare?
I like your ladder line better.
Yeah, typically I'll get 2 S units better of a report with the ladder line because I don't have the loss from the exterior of the coax. Over.
Okay, well, that makes perfect sense. Well, it's only doing a good job for you. I wouldn't change it.
Thanks. When I do the AB comparison to Iowa to my buddy Kilo Zero Kilo Lima Bravo, who does the SSB QRP net, he gives me a better report. It's always better with the dipole than it is with the doublet, but that's only Iowa. I guess it's the takeoff angle.
Yeah, it could be. So you do quite a bit of QRP?
I do some QRP when the bands are good. I'm going to do some QRP from the ocean, from the beach this weekend. So look out for me. Over.
Okay, now what's your QTH?
Holly Ridge, Topsail Island, North Carolina.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, I do quite a bit of QRP myself. I bought myself an IC705 back in May of this year, and boy, that's a fun little rig, especially for camping out and going to the park or something. Runs 5 watts with an internal battery, and of course you can put an external battery and get up to 10 watts, and that's a lot of fun.
Oh, yes, it is. I did some QRP yesterday from a park here. I have an Elecraft KX2. And if you really like QRP, have you heard of the QRP sideband net?
I have not, although I heard you mention it just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, it's Sunday night. It's Sunday night at 7 p.m. typically. It's going to change because of daylight savings time. So just look him up. He does a live stream too. It's Kilo Zero Kilo Lima Bravo. Over.
Yeah, very good. What's the website on that? Do you have that handy?
If you go to YouTube, it's got a YouTube thing, and it's the QRP SSB net.
QRP SSB net, and that's at what Zulu time?
Let me see. If it's changing, it's going to change. So it'll change by an hour pretty soon. But it's I think it's 7 p.m. now, Eastern, and it's at 2300. I guess is that Zulu 7 p.m. But he'll tell you on his on YouTube, and then if you look at his QRZ, he has information on there. Okay, I think I lost you. Gary, nice to meet you. If you can hear me, Kilo Zero, Golf Lima Tango, 73 from Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. QRZ. I'll take one more, then I'm going to shut her down. We got some kids coming by trick-or-treating, and it's the young kids when it's still light outside, so I want to give out some candy. QRZ from Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo, and also Go Amateur Radio. I'm streaming. Kilo Hotel Quebec. Okay, we had Kansas City earlier. Now we got St. Louis. John, nice to meet you. November 0, Kilo Hotel Quebec, Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. Back to you. Yeah, I don't have my headphones on. I'm losing you in the noise there. What was my report? Thank you for the 59. You're about a 52 here in North Carolina, just over the noise, but you're doing okay. I won't hold you, but if you want to hear your audio, it's Go Amateur Radio on YouTube. Over. Well, you just came up. So before you go, let me know, John, what's your antenna?
My antenna, I'm running 100 watts of my rain gun.
100 watts. And once again on the antenna, please.
The antenna is rain gun.
Rain gutter. All right. All right. I guess you have a association in your neighborhood. Rain gutter antenna. Well, it's working for you there.
Oh, thank you very much. Go have some fun.
Yeah, you're having fun, and that made this much more fun today, just finding that out. Thanks for my first contact with the rain gutter. I have wired up a rain spout on an old Catholic church, probably made from lead or something or copper, and I talked on that downtown, but I actually switched over to the telescopic whip on the QRP. But I'll try that again sometime and do a video on it. Hey, 73, John, nice to make a contact with the rain gutter. Yeah, N0KHQ. Yeah, I'll wire up something at the beach and see what we can do. There's not a whole lot of exposed metal down there. It just rusts away. 73 from Whiskey 4, November Delta Kilo. I'll take one more and shut her down. W4ADK, QRZ.
Kilo 8, Whiskey United. Radio Victor.
Radio Victor, stand by. Kilo 8, Whiskey United.
Roger, roger, roger.
Kilo 8, Whiskey United, go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon. You are solid 5'9" here in Michigan, southeastern Michigan, just north of Detroit. Name is Mike.
Hey, Mike. Is it Larry M? And your Mike? Go by Mike, correct?
Roger, roger. Michael's the middle name, so I go by Mike.
All right, Mike. Nice to hear you. Let me know what your antenna is, please.
All right, we are running a homebrew cycle, a 40, 20, and 10. And of course, since this is 20, yeah, that's what we're using. It's up about 22 feet or so, 100 watts into it from a 7300.
All right, what's working for you? I'm running a 40-meter doublet antenna homebrew, just direct, no coax. Well, 3 feet of coax. But you're sounding good, Mike. Nice to make a contact with you. And thank you for letting me know about your antenna. I'm going to take the last station, Romeo Victor, and I appreciate you finding me Kilo 8 Whiskey Uniform outside Detroit. Rock City, this is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo 73.
73, thanks for coming up.
Thanks for finding me. Romeo Victor, go ahead. Okay, yeah, Harrington, you are 5-5 here, 5-5 in North Carolina.
All right, North Carolina. I was wondering where you were from. I kind of just scanned the band and heard you in there.
Yeah, Roger. You're actually up to a 5-9 now, so I'm going to upgrade you to a 5-9. What is my report in Michigan?
I got a 5-9 copy of you here. I've got a real fine copy of you here.
Good deal. Well, the bands are opening up. It's the gray line right now, so you got to follow the sun. And you're on my YouTube channel, Go Amateur Radio. If you want to look up and you can listen to it, you can rewind a little bit. You're at about the 53-minute mark, Harrington. Nice to hear you. Tell me about your antenna before you go, and then I'm going to go answer the door for some trick-or-treaters.
Roger, I have it's called a harvest torus antenna. It's just a vertical antenna, just a stick, and it's 30 feet off the ground. I'm talking to you on about 200 watts right now.
Okay, 200 watts. Awesome. Is that a Kenwood?
No, it's the 82 radio. It's a 458.
Okay, Roger. Well, it sounds good. Kilo Echo 8, Uniform Romeo Victor, Harrington. Nice to meet you, and hope to catch you again on the bands. And thanks for the contact, and happy Halloween. Thank you, David. Hey, thanks very much. Just for kicks and giggles, let me try one more Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo if anyone's out there. QRZ. Okay, I'm going to shut down the live stream, and this frequency, I'm going to turn it back over to regular amateur use. 73 all from Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. Till next time. That was fun. I'll show you my logging software here. And thanks, David. You just flipped over to 20 and heard me. And Kilo Juliet 5 HHG. Yeah, good to talk to you. You are in Texas. Awesome. And hang tough. Thanks very much. So here is the logging software, N3FJP logging software. This is my 2-meter 440 FTM 400 Yaesu radio, and this is my Yaesu FTDX10, the tuner. And I used to use my old Boston bookshelf speakers that I used to use on my stereo. I got a receiver over here hooked up to the audio output. All right, guys, thank you for joining the live stream. This is Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. We'll go answer the door for some trick or treaters, sit out there with the YL, and see who we find. Thanks very much. And oops, you probably can't hear me because the mic is right here. So hopefully the mic is sounding okay, and I'll listen back and see what happened with the mic. And if it was working, this is my first day using this one.